Warning: this video is for entertainment purposes only. This video contains general astrological weather forecasts. It is not intended to be taken as direct advice. It is not a guaranteed prediction. Seek professional guidance before making decisions. Do not make life decisions based on a random YouTube video. Only you know your life. Only you control your life. Hello, and welcome back to Arcane Wisdom Academy. I am Draxun Please. Welcome to your January 2026 forecast. Now, before we look at the charts, we need to set a ground rule, a boundary. If you are looking for fatalistic astrology, the kind that tells you what is going to be done to you, the kind that treats you like a leaf blowing in the wind and treats the planets as if they are unyielding gods that we have no control over, so that you are helplessly waiting for Saturn to crush you or Jupiter to save you, you are in the wrong place. Here at the Academy, we do not practice victim astrology. Everything we teach here is designed for one purpose: to build the Emperor and the Empress, to empower you fully and completely from within. We operate on the principle of sovereignty. The planets do not dictate your fate. They dictate the weather. And a sovereign does not cry about the weather. If the forecast says a storm is coming, the victim gets wet. The victim complains. But the magician builds a windmill to capture the energy. The magician puts up a lightning rod to capture the electricity. The magician reinforces the roof. The magician uses the rain to water the crops. So, as we go through these signs, understand this is a system of self-mastery. We are not predicting good days and bad days. We are identifying windows of tactical advantage and preparing for storms so that you can walk through them untouched. We are taking responsibility for the challenges, and we are fully celebrating the victories. So if you're ready, let's begin. Let's look at the architecture of January 2026. The theme for this month is "The Empire is Built in Silence." We are starting the year with a golden, rare, energetic window. We have Mars, the planet of drive, war, and ambition, exalted in Capricorn. Exalted means the planet is wearing a tuxedo. It is at its absolute best behavior. It is disciplined. It is strategic. It is the general in the war room, not the brawler in the bar. It is 007. It is James Bond. This is the most productive energy of the entire year. But there is a clock on it. Because as we get to the end of the month, the vibe shifts from strategic discipline to cosmic detonation. Neptune enters Aries, a massive generational shift, and Mars hits Pluto. So here is your battle plan for the collective. Do not waste the first 23 days of this month. Do not wait for inspiration. Do not wait for permission. Build the structure now. Do the boring work now. Lay the bricks now. If you work while the world is sleeping in early January, you will win. But if you wait until the end of the month to start, the energy will be too volatile to control. So let's see where this hits you. Sagittarius, welcome to your January 2026 Astrological Weather Forecast. Sagittarius, you are typically the traveler and the philosopher. Usually you are focused on the horizon. You want to know what comes next, what's far away. But in January 2026, the stars are pulling your gaze down from the clouds and staring at your bank account. You are not the wanderer this month. You are the treasurer. The battlefield moves from the vault of your second house of gold into the studio of your fifth house of legacy, and finally into the firing range of your third house of mind. The engine is Mars and Capricorn. For the first 3 weeks, Mars is exalted in your second house of money, assets, and self-worth. Sagittarius, usually you treat money like energy. Easy come, easy go. But Mars in Capricorn does not play games with resources. Here's your strategy. This is the time for aggressive income generation. You are not here to hoard pennies. You are here to hunt dollars. Mars is giving you the drive to hustle harder than you ever have. If you are a freelancer, raise your rates. If you are employed, walk into the boss's office and ask for that raise. And bring the data to prove you deserve it. Invest in the empire. Do not spend money on fun this month. Spend it on tools. Buy the software, buy the equipment, buy the asset that makes you more money. Fund your freedom. Then comes the big shift. Neptune enters Aries for the next 14 years. And the energy for you lightens. Neptune enters Aries and flows into your fifth house of creativity, romance, and joy. This is pure magic for you. The fifth house is where we play. Neptune is the moves. And then the energy shifts. Neptune enters Aries for the next 14 years. And for you, Sagittarius, the energy lightens. Neptune enters Aries and flows into your fifth house of creativity, romance, and joy. This is pure magic. The fifth house is where we play. Neptune is the muse. Here's your strategy. Your creativity is becoming divine. You aren't just making art or having ideas, you are channeling. If you are an artist, writer, or creator, get out of the way. Let the ether flow through you. The work you produce now will have a haunting, hypnotic quality. And romance? This is the fairy tale. You might meet someone who feels like they walked out of a dream. The warning. Enjoy the dream, but check for the dragon. Neptune can make red flags look like rose petals. Fall in love, but always keep 1 foot on the ground. And then comes the bomb. Mars conjunct Pluto. And finally, the detonation. Mars moves into your third house of communication and mind and slams into Pluto. The archer draws the bow and the arrow is tipped with dynamite. Here's your strategy. You are going to have a radical new idea that changes the trajectory of your life. It will hit you like a lightning bolt. A solution to a problem you've had for years, and then you're going to speak. Mars and Pluto in the third house is dangerous truth. You might say something that shocks people. You might burn a bridge with a single sentence. If the bridge was rotten, let it burn. Speak the truth that frees you, even if it scares everyone else. January is about securing the bag so that you can afford to speak your mind. Aim true, Sagittarius, but let that arrow fly.